welcome now to video number 2. So, in this video, I'm going to be carrying on my review of this book here, Super Clean Superfoods, Power Up Your Plate, Boost Your Health, 90 Nutritious Foods and 250 Easy Ways to Enjoy. I started last week, so I'm going to carry on this view now because there's quite a lot to cover. Okay, so I'm just really going to focus on the ingredients that I found most interesting. So on page 54, peanuts are discussed. Now peanuts contain an amino acid called, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, I don't know if it's a soft G or hard G, so I'm just going to hazard a guess, called arginine, which opens up blood vessels, improving blood flow. The phytochemical resveratrol, meanwhile, reduces cancer risk. It is recommended that you eat peanuts twice weekly to reduce heart disease risk. On page 55, a recipe for peanut soup is given. This recipe has its origins in West Africa. Cook red peppers, garlic, onions, tinned tomatoes and peanut butter and serve with rice. On page 56, Brazil nuts are discussed. Brazil nuts are a good source of the mineral copper, which helps the body absorb iron and use it to make red blood cells, healthy bones and teeth. They are also one of the best sources of selenium, which protects against cancer. Selenium also protects the skin from damage by acting as an internal sunscreen and is great for the immune system. On page 60, pumpkin seeds are discussed. Pumpkin seeds are a good source of zinc, which helps keep the immune system strong, aids wound healing and is good for skin health. You could add a handful of pumpkin seeds to a wholemeal carrot muffin. Yes, that sounds actually really very nice, so I'd like to try that sometime. On page 76, eating for brain health is discussed. To get your brain into gear, start the day with a large glass of water or mint tea, as this has been shown in a study to improve mental performance by 10%. I've actually been doing this consistently now, so as well as having that mug of coffee I talked to you about, I will also have a large glass of water afterwards as well. That's also good because coffee can be quite dehydrating, so that ensures you stay hydrated. And I do feel it works a little bit, you know, I think once you're hydrated, once you've had that large glass of water in the morning, it definitely does help with alertness, definitely. For a mid-morning snack, you could have a square of dark chocolate, which aids blood flow to the brain. For lunch, you could have leafy green veg, such as spinach or kale, or a cruciferous veg, such as broccoli, to which you can add a protein, such as quinoa, feta or nuts, to create a salad for the brain. Yogurt, meanwhile, is listed as another superfood because it contains both calcium and bacteria for a healthy gut, particularly live yogurt. On page 79, a recipe for baked yogurt is given, which I would really like to try. Whisk eggs, Greek yogurt, honey, and a little corn flour, and pour over blueberries, then bake in a low oven until set. That sounds really nice. Eggs, meanwhile, are a great source of iodine, essential for a healthy thyroid. On page 99, onions are discussed. They are an excellent source of, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, so again I'll hazard a guess, quercetin. Quercetin. I might be mispronouncing it. I hazard a guess. If anyone knows how to pronounce this, let me know. If anyone's aware of how you pronounce these things. A phytochemical which reduces the risk of heart disease and cancer. On page 102, eating for immunity is discussed. For breakfast, you could eat yogurt, oats and fresh fruit. That's sort of what I do anyway, a lot of the time. If you eat whole grain cereals on a regular basis, you are less likely to suffer from colds. And eating just one small pot of yogurt each day reduces your risk of catching cold by 25%. That's quite a big reduction. This is because yogurt boosts the healthy bacteria in the gut. Yes, that's good. I'm quite lucky in the sense that I seem to be pretty much immune to colds. Like, I hardly ever get them. So I'm quite lucky in that respect. I like to think that part of the reason is for my diet, because I do eat a lot of garlic, like I eat a lot of garlic every single day. So the most I'll get is like a really like slight cold, like that lasts like about 2 days in the winter, and then I'm like back to normal again. Whereas most people seem to really suffer. I've always been like that. I seem to like when I was a kid, I got more colds, but like I think like the last time I remember having like a really bad cold was when I was like about 12, and then from then on I just don't seem to have got them at all badly. And I can go for years without getting them as well. So I'm quite lucky in that respect. I don't know. I just think maybe my immune system just knows how to deal with colds in some particularly strong way. I don't know. I just seem to be pretty immune to them. But yeah, eating just one small pot of yogurt each day reduces your risk of catching cold by 25%. So that's pretty good. So I'm gonna stop this video now because there's a lot more I wish to cover in this book on super clean superfoods, but I don't have time to really cover it now. So I'll carry on this review another week, because there's still quite a few more foods I like to talk about. I just don't want the video running out of me. It's quite a long review, this one, because yeah, it's quite a long review, so I hope that's okay. It's just I've got so many interesting facts I like to talk to you about in this book, and yeah, just really fun facts that I just can't resist imparting. The other thing, just before I finish this video, that I'm really quite excited about at the moment. Oh, there goes that spider again. Hello, spider. My little pet. I'm not scared of spiders. It's funny, many people are scared of spiders. I'm not scared of spiders. I like spiders, as long as they don't come near me. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So yes, recently, some books that I've got really excited recently about some books that I really like to get. I don't know if you've heard of the Salmon Publishing Company, Salmon Publishing, and they've done a whole selection of books called the Favourite Recipe Series. They're kind of like paperback books. They only cost about £2. Some of them I think cost less than that. They usually sell them in museums and places like that. And I can't remember when they first started publishing them. It might have been back in the early 90s or maybe before the 90s. I'm not entirely sure. I think they've had like several reprints. But yeah, they're really cool books because they've got like really nice pictures in them, like you know, like proper retro kind of like vintage pictures. So you could get favourite baking recipes, you could get favourite soup recipes, and then they have recipes for all the different counties. So there's favourite Essex recipes, favourite Sussex recipes, favourite Scottish recipes, favourite Lakeland recipes. So all of the counties. They also have like favourite leftover recipes, favourite comfort food recipes, favourite boating recipes, favourite campervan recipes, just a whole, and it's endless. I think there must be like over 70 in the series. I've always been aware of these books and always liked looking at them, but last week I went and bought 2 of them on my outing. The problem is that once you've started to buy something out of a collection, then you want the whole collection. Certainly that's the way I tick anyway. It's like you just can't stop at one. It's like, now you want, that's why it's a bit dangerous. I'm like, now I need the whole collection. I've got 2, now I need the whole collection. I'm not going to get the whole collection, though, in fact, because obviously there are some in the collection that I don't really have any use for. Like, I don't really eat meat, so getting a favourite meat recipes wouldn't really be much point, even if it's got really nice pictures inside. But I'm going to get like at least quite a few of them. Not all of them, just the ones that I can actually use. But also, part of the reason why I'm buying them is also because I just absolutely love the pictures. At some point I might show you one so you can see what I mean. But if you're interested, Google them, they're really cool. I might leave a link to them in the box below just in case you're interested. Get a really cool collection, particularly for a foodie like myself. It's quite amazing. Okay, now really I'm going to finish this video now. So next week, as I say, I'm going to carry on reviewing that superfoods book, and I haven't decided what else I might do. I might do a recipe, but I haven't decided yet. Okay, so I hope you have a good week, and thank you for watching.